This is a documentary of Marzette Lewis, a great warrior and a great champion in the greater Las Vegas metropolitan area, a champion for justice, a champion for school, a champion for change, a champion that made things happen in the time that she was upon God's planet Earth. May we never forget the legacy of Marzette Lewis. Professional occupation, she was a seamstress. Marzette Lewis organized Wake Up after personal experience in discrimination and desegregation with the Clark County School District. Marzette Lewis began her public outcry at Pleasant Grove Baptist Church, 1189 Hassel, releasing the Marzette Lewis Papers. The media and the Clark County School District School Board received an invitation for Dr. Cram to make an appearance and answer the questions regarding segregation, desegregation, and treatment of African American students due to the injustices of busing. Instead, Associate Superintendent Ray Willis attended the Marzette Lewis requests, and at that time, the organization Wake Up was formed. Wake Up stood for the West Side Alliance Action Corps for Uplifting People of Las Vegas, Clark County, Nevada. Marzette Lewis's voice grew as she gained support from pastors such as Bishop Ernest Jefferson, Bishop James Rogers, Bishop Sylvester Rogers, Bishop George L. White. A few members to note were Deborah Jackson and Marzette Lewis, who were the key founders of Wake Up. It is to be noted that Marzette Lewis received several state and congressional accolades and awards for her warrior efforts and her efforts for public education and the needs of the schools to be better in West Las Vegas for African American students and the students of West Las Vegas. Marzette Lewis also felt that neighborhood schools needed to be brought back, and as a result of the efforts, the Marzette Lewis Papers came into existence. As a result of the Marzette Lewis Papers, H.P. Fitzgerald was built for schools in the West Las Vegas area. Andre Agassi School was built. Charles I. West was built. Marzette Lewis continued her fight. While protesting injustice, she was arrested at Andre Agassi School. She received great support from Senator Joe Neal, who was an influential senator in Las Vegas. Marzette Lewis went on to be removed from school board meetings. However, she continued the fight. Progress and tributes came in all over the land for the efforts that she had taken. And we must remember these words, legacy words of Marzette Lewis. I won't give up, I won't shut up until we wake up. You just witnessed the Marzette Lewis Papers. It is a common task to sit down and write a letter. However, but to write and redirect the course of actions during a time when it appears that no one is listening. It is a place that you must grab the attention of those that feel like they are in power and make them change by force of voice, by force of organization. This was one of the key tools that was utilized as Wake Up was regaining and gaining its permanence and its place in Las Vegas history. No one thought it possible for schools to be built in the West Las Vegas area. However, God gave Marzette Lewis a vision to pursue the unthinkable and a vision to pursue the impossible. Again, her words, live on. I won't give up. I won't let up. And I won't shut up.